Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a beautiful poem that is Work is Worship, and it is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Open your textbooks to page number 92. So, in this poem, the poet Rabindranath Tagore speaks very severely and he advises very severely to an idler. Who is an idler? An idol worshipper means lazy. Idol means lazy, whereas idol is statue. So, there is a difference between the two words. Ideally is lazy. So, in this poem, Rabindranath Tagore, he speaks or he advises very severely to an idler, to a lazy person, and tells him that God does not like idol worshippers or idol worship. God does not like the person who is a lazy person, and God is pleased by hard work. So here the poet Rabindranath Tagore is talking about an idol worshipper, IDLE, that is the worshipper who is very lazy, and he says God does not like the person who is a lazy person. God is always with those people who really work hard, who are not bothered about their clothes, about their appearance, but they come down on the dusty soil and they work hard in the rain and shower. God is with such people. God blesses such people. God doesn't like the lazy people. Now Rabindranath Tagore, he was a Bengali poet and he was also a writer, he was a painter, and he has also written many short stories, and his most popular work that he has written is Gitanjali, and for this he has won the Nobel Prize in the year 1913. In the year 1913, Rabindranath Tagore has won the Nobel Prize for his work Gitanjali, and he is also known as Gurudev. Now first let me read out the poem to you. Work is Worship, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Leave this chanting and singing and telling of deeds, whom dost thou worship in this lonely dark corner of a temple with doors all shut? Open thine eyes and see, thy God is not before thee. He is there where the tiller is tilling the hard ground and where the path maker is breaking stones. He is with them in sun and shower, and his garment is covered with dust. Put off thy holy mantle, and even like him, come down on the dusty soil. Deliverance? Where is this deliverance to be found? Our Master himself has joyfully taken upon him the bonds of creation. He is bound with us all forever. Come out of thy meditation and leave aside thy flowers and incense. What harm is there if thy clothes become tattered and stained? Meet him and stand by him in toil and in dust of thy brow. Written by Rabindranath Tagore. So, let me go to the explanation. Leave this chanting and singing and telling of beads. Chanting means singing the religious songs or the religious mantras. Whom dost thou worship in this lonely dark corner of a temple with doors all shut? So the poet is telling, leave this chanting, leave this saying of mantras and singing and telling of beads. Telling of beads means counting beads while saying the prayer. So beads is nothing but small pieces of metal that is used to make a necklace. You can see here the round small tiny balls. Those are called as the beads. It is usually used to make the necklace. So the poet says, leave this chanting, leave this singing the holy songs and the mantras and telling of beads, that is counting of beads while saying the prayer. Whom dost thou worship in this lonely dark corner he is saying, thine is yours. Open thine eyes, open your eyes and see. Thine again means your. Open thine eyes, open your eyes and see your God is not before you. Thee means you. This is Old English. He is there where the tiller is tilling the hard ground and where the path maker is breaking the stones. Tiller is usually the farmer tills the fields or the ground, and he says he is there where the tiller is tilling the hard ground, where the farmer is plowing the hard ground and where the path maker is breaking the stones. He is with those people who work very hard. God is there with those people who work very hard. They don't think about their appearance, their clothes. They don't, if they are not bothered of the rain and the hot sun, they come out of their homes and they work hard tilling the soil, hard ground, and also breaking the stones. He is with them in sun and shower, and his garment is covered with dust. So God is with those people who work in the hot sun and in the rain, and his garment is nothing but the clothes. His garment is covered with dust. So God blesses, and God is always with such people who work hard. Deliverance. Where is this deliverance to be found? So he says deliverance. Deliverance means salvation, or you can also say deliverance means mukti. Deliverance. Where is this deliverance to be found? Our Master himself has joyfully taken upon him the bonds of creation. He is born with us all forever. So he says, where are you going to get the salvation? From where you are going to get your mukti? Our Master himself has taken upon him all the bonds of creation, and he is with us forever. God is with us forever, he says. Come out of thy meditation and leave aside thy flowers and incense. What harm is there if thy clothes become tattered and stained? So he is telling the idol worshipper, the lazy worshipper who is sitting in the lonely dark corner of the temple with all the doors shut, and he says, come out from there, open the doors, come out of the temple, go to the tiller and see how hard he is working. Go to the path maker and see, he is not bothered. They are not bothered of the hot sun and even the shower. They are not bothered whether their garments, their clothes are getting dirty. They are standing there in rain and shower and they are working very hard. So he says, come out of the temple and come to those people, because God is with such people. So he says, come out of their meditation, leave aside your flowers and incense. Incense is nothing but aroma or the sweet smell. So he says, leave aside the flowers, leave aside all your meditation and come out in the dusty soil. What harm is there if thy clothes become tattered and stained? So he says, what is the harm? What you are going to lose if your clothes become stained? Stained means a mark that is difficult to remove. For example, if tea falls on your clothes, you know that when it gets dried, if you don't wash it immediately, you will have the stain there on your clothes. So stain is nothing but a mark that is very difficult to remove. So he says, what harm is there if thy clothes become tattered and stained? So tattered means torn. So the poet is asking, what is the harm? What are you going to lose if your clothes become stained or even they are torn? Meet him and stand by him in toil and in sweat of thy brow. So he says, meet him, meet God and stand with him in toil, in hard work and in sweat of thy brow. Brow is nothing but the eyebrows, or you can hear it is the forehead. So he says, meet God because God is with such people. Don't sit, shutting the doors in the lonely corner of a temple, singing or chanting the holy songs, or you're counting beads when you are praying. Leave aside your flowers, your incense, because God is not pleased meditation. God likes those people who work hard. God blesses those people who really work hard. They don't care about their appearance. They don't care about their clothes. They come out in the dusty soil and they work all day long in the hot sun and shower. So the poet is saying, leave aside your laziness, leave aside your meditation, because God is not pleased with this kind of meditation. But God blesses such people who really work hard. So meet God and stand by Him in toil and in sweat of thy brow. So this is the poem, children. I have forwarded you the difficult words, so write it 2 times in your homework books, and later on watch the video and then you write the meanings and question answers of this poem.